Hello and welcome back to Elden Ring. Today is one of the last episodes of this series. I think I will need at least two more, like this one and then another one where I kill all the bosses. I don't think that I will fight Melania in this episode. Might be wrong there, but I think the final episode will be like fighting Melania, Radagon, and the Elden Beast. And now I want to change the wondrous physics here. Physic, whatever. What was I using before? I was using before the bubble tier over here, the opaline one. I don't think that is that useful right now. Poise, don't need that. Resistance, no. Well, that is quite cryptic here, right? Temporarily boosts all damage negation in physic. By how much? I don't know. I think I will try this one. I hope this lasts fairly long. If not, this is quite useless. I like using this one as well. What is with this one? No. The hard tier, but I don't know. Now let's go back to the hard tier. I don't know about stance breaking. Actually, this might be good, but only versus bosses. Because I'm using it only against bosses. Inner wall, yeah, sure. Let's go there. Do that part. I need to talk to Gauri before that as well. But that has time. Yeah, that's quite good. I have Flame Cleanse Me with me. I technically don't need heal anymore. There are no more revenants here. And I was behind that part. Yeah, good. This one is left. The swamp. The Scarlet Rot right here. I don't think this is a great idea, but maybe to pull them only. Let's see if there are any items here. Oh, there's one of these. Goodbye. Yeah. Wanted to say, did they survive? Of course not. Man, I kind of want to do the other video where I'm talking about inventory and stuff, because that's something that I want to talk about in a video, but I don't know, I feel stressed. Like, the stuff with personal life and shit like that, I feel stressed right now, I don't know. I can't really concentrate on something that is a bit more complex than just playing the game right now. You know, you want to get something done that is very important, but somehow I'm not getting the... I'm not getting the drive, like, I'm not motivated. I want to sort things out, I want to do stuff, but for some reason I'm not motivated. Motivation in general is a bit hard for me to get sometimes. Like, am I motivated to do these videos, for example? Not really. I'm currently not motivated in any kind of things. Like, I'm just existing right now, but doing these videos is fairly easy, so I'm doing them. But once it gets a bit harder or tedious, not necessarily hard, but tedious or cumbersome, then I'm just not doing it. And the thing that I want to do right now is not really hard. I have all the things sorted out. I just need to start and actually do stuff. And it's not that hard, but I think the first thing that you need to find out what even is motivation. Why am I not motivated? Probably because I think it's not going to do anything, right? If I get this one thing done, then this one thing is done, but I'm not achieving any goals and stuff like this. I probably need to convince myself in that regard that it actually does something. I don't like walking through here. Sorry if I'm not talking about the game right now, but this is not really that interesting. I just want to get stuff off my chest, to be honest, right now. Oh, that was rude. Okay. Annoying. Can I pick up these butterflies? Yes, thank you. Oh, now you're coming. I should kill this thing. Like, what do I even want to do? I want to get my applications straight. Like, I want to sort things. Is it called application? Probably, right? The stuff you're applying with to a job. A very important thing to get a job, actually. I need to do that shit, but... And I have all things sorted out, I just need to design the fucking thing, like... pushing some pixels around, the thing that I studied, basically. But I find, for some reason, I find no motivation to do that. I'm just opening up the program and then I'm like... ugh. And I don't know why. I don't know how to fix that, I just need to start it, but... I don't know why it's so difficult, but it is just difficult. Come on. Their dodging maneuvers are just... yeah, fuck you. Thank you. Okay. So I probably should activate the Site of Grace there because I want to cheese the boss thingy there. But I have another idea. I'm going back to the round table hold. I'm upgrading a specific weapon. And I'm buying specific stuff to cheese the upcoming encounter because I'm so fed up with all these ulcerated tree spirits. There are just so many in the game and it's not really fun to fight them. At least not after the 10 millionth one. Sorry if I'm currently not in a good mood. I'm not in a good mood. Not in a bad mood either, but it's like, or maybe it's probably a bad mood. I shouldn't say that. But it's probably the thing like, do I want to change? Like, do I want change in my life? Of course I want change in my life. But change is also scary, if you know what I mean. Like a part of you wants the change, wants to embrace the change in your life, but the other part is afraid. Because, well, I'm feeling good right now. But good is another thing, but I'm good right now, but it could be better. But is this could be better really that important? And one part of me says yes, the other part says nah. Hard to describe. So where's this? There's that is so that is so weird. This whole place, when you're in the inner wall, you're actually going back here and you're going through this part. Then you come out of the drainage channel, which is underneath the part you were already playing on. Kind of feels like you would go in a circle, but you're like here again. So I upgraded the Lion Greatbow so that I can use Radahn's Rain. Even with the big arrows that Radahn is shooting. So that I can cheese the ulcerated tree spirit from afar. Or it's probably a rotting tree spirit, right? It's the evolved version. Okay, backstab this one. Follow up with an Ash of War, I guess? No. This one likes to fall down. But I might get shot. Yeah, I am getting shot in the back when I go away. So I need to kill this one. Come on, please die. Please hit. Thank you. I hope the short ones. I hope I can ignore them. So what I need to do is I need to approach this area. Trigger the enemy. And rush back on this part here. Which can be a bit scary. Okay, activate it. Because it feels like I have no time, like the thing is right behind me, but it's not. I have enough time to go here. So, can I poison this one? I want to try that. So I'm putting the bow here. I can probably not apply Scarlet Rod, but I think I might be able. I kind of wish this one could fall off the edge. Just a test. So I'm shooting like a few more arrows at it. If it's not taking. Because what I think, like, most enemies are not really immune to things. They just have a very high resistance. But I don't know if a specific number is considered immune. Probably. Yeah, that should. Oh no, you can actually. No, I was right. The resistance is just extremely high to that. Okay, then let me switch to these arrows. Yeah, but for more damage, I would like to... where is it? Raises the attack power of these things. I don't know how far this can go. The explosions, if they even can reach this area, because it's higher up and not connected to the main area. So that should be it now. Good. I needed that. a little bit of cheese right now. I should be fine without the charm, I think. What am I missing? Let's just put this one in. I don't even have the big one. Where's the big one even? Like the big... Oh no, it's in this area, right. I think it's in this area. Okay. We got the big flower thingy. And now I think I need to reload the area to see the... No, I don't. But I don't want to click on them right now. I want to talk to Gowry first. Because this is so obscure. Because this game has no quest markers, you are very unlikely to encounter the following thing, the following request of Gowry, because why would you go back here? There's no reason for the player to go back here, right? Maybe only if you're very invested in the story and you just want to check on the NPCs. But if you're just playing normally, you're probably not going back here.
Oh, I didn't notice you there.
Okay.
Welcome. How may I help you? My apologies, though. You hardly needed to see me like that.
I guess.
Oh, it's just... I realized that I'd soon be saying my goodbyes to Millicent, and my eyes began to well. She is to meet them very soon, her sisters, and when she does, she'll be defeated, surely, and begin to flower. Which is why, if you happen to be present for the girl's fight with her sisters, I ask that you side with the sisters and kill Millicent. It must be done by your hand, no other. Millicent trusts you, rather deeply in fact. Sever that trust. Nurtured by betrayal, her bud will flower most vividly. When Melania ascends to godhood, Millicent too shall be reborn, as a scarlet Valkyrie. You can't tell me you don't wish to see it? The superior bud that is Millicent becoming the finest of flowers? I beg of you, kill her with your own two hands. You can't tell the superior... I beg of you...
This is such a strange request. So, what we learn here, at least what I think what we learn here, is that when Melania slash the offspring of Melania, because they have a similar or the same affliction with the Scarlet Rot, if they get defeated, they will be reborn with this flower and apparently become stronger, or stronger with the Scarlet Rot at least. But it's such a weird concept. I mean, the concept isn't weird, but the request of Gowry, like, I'm fighting, or the player is fighting the Scarlet Rot everywhere he goes. Like, you're not fighting with the Scarlet Rot, you're fighting against the Scarlet Rot because the Scarlet Rot is harming you. Why would I unleash it? Why would I want this to happen? There's no good reason for the player to side with Gowry and with the sisters. And what I'm wondering, like, if they're her sisters. Like, if they're a family, shouldn't they also produce a flower when they die? Or is Millicent somehow special because she is closer, maybe closer related to Melania, and thus become a more powerful, what did he call her, like Scarlet Valkyrie? The thing that Melania basically becomes in her second phase. At least that's why I imagine her, like, Melania's second phase is probably the Scarlet Valkyrie phase, where she embraces the Scarlet Rod and doesn't try to fight it, but fights with it. Which I think still in turn destroys her body even more. Because apparently gold, unalloyed gold, can stop the Scarlet Rod from spreading. And by being defeated, the body becomes consumed by the Scarlet Rod and rots away in some manner. Now we have the choice to be summoned by Millicent as her assistant, or we can invade Millicent and help her sisters. Of course, fighting alongside the sisters is much easier, because you only need to defeat one enemy. When you side with Millicent, then you have 4 enemies. It's a 2 versus 4. And this can be a bit difficult, I should say. And I'm not really prepared. I would probably try to use... let's see if I have a weapon with the Ash of War on it. I probably should, but it's not upgraded. Let me quickly see. Do I have it? Yeah, I would probably try and use the Black Flame Tornado, because it's a big AoE. You can control the battlefield with it a bit better. Because what you want to do is you want to, of course, kill the sisters as fast as possible if you are siding with Millicent. And with big AoEs that's a bit easier because you take the aggro. And Millicent is even strong, but Millicent is very strong, but if she's being constantly staggered, then she can't attack and can't kill them. But I don't have this. If I should lose here, I might switch to that. I don't need the bow here. Probably don't need the healing, but I still keep it. Like, for the player, there's no good reason to side with the sisters, to side with Gowry. At least in my opinion. But I think it yields the better reward. But I'm choosing the right thing because, I don't know, this whole thing feels weird. For me, helping Millicent is the right call. Like, she helped me, why should I betray her? That's just nonsense. So I need to... That's bad. This one is distracting me. Come on, fuck off. Yeah. Yeah, that's the bad thing. I'm too slow. I think I'm able to spam this now, right? Yeah. At least we can try all over again, like... I'm pretty sure you can't rot them. Which makes sense that you can't. But I can stagger them with this. And I think that's the key. Just stagger them. So Millicent can actually... Ah, shit, she got interrupted. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, this one is gone. No. Shit. Ah. Why do they have to fight in the Scarlet Rod? This is so bad. Maybe I just need better DPS? Huh. Maybe I should just take out my dragon weapons, right? Can roll, yep. Maybe that's the call. The first attack was very important. Come on, fuck off. The fuck? How can you not? Ah, shit. Ooh, that hurts. Can you stop spam that shit? For fuck's sake. Good job, Millicent. Next. Oh, she healed again. That's good. Where is she? I don't have Crimson Tears anymore. Okay, good. Holy fuck. That was more difficult than usual. Ah, but finally, okay. We got the rotten winged sword insignia here. Where are the things here? What is this one doing? This one is doing greatly raises attack power with successive attacks. Well, I'm not doing that often, at least. So it's not really that good. Then you find her here.
Oh. Hello. Thank you for lending your hand. Without your help, I could not have defeated that quartet. I feel as if I've been in your debt from beginning to end.
No.
Thank you. With your help, I was able to live as my own person. If only in passing. But this is where things end. I paused to even tell you, but I took out the needle myself. Tell whoever put you up to this that if I am to flower into something other than myself, I would rather rot into nothingness as I am. Please, let me pass alone. The scarlet rot writhes now, worse than ever. Soon, I won't be more than a mound of flesh, curse-laden, untouchable. I wouldn't want such a thing to bring you harm. Please, the Scarlet soon, Kersley. I wouldn't want...
Of course, you could argue now that by doing this part, her life feels meaningless, but maybe not for her. Maybe from an outside perspective it's just meaningless, right? She's just living to die, but aren't we all? As she said, at least she died as herself and not something else. And I think that is respectable. That should be respected. Yeah. Nothing more to say about that, I think. Maybe I do, I'm not sure yet. Oh, I got you now. Ah. This time it's not falling down. Okay, final time. So now that the game... that the game resets, we should be able to pick something up. She's dead for good now. I think they patched that out, but before a specific patch, you could just walk down here, then you would hit her because you are falling onto her. That would deal 1 damage or so, and she would die instantly without you getting the dialogue. Now we get back the unalloyed needle, and that is that. I might be wrong, I don't think that I am wrong, but if you decide to kill her, then instead of getting this insignia that I just got last time I visited her when she was still alive, instead of getting that, you're getting the part of the prosthesis bag, like the prosthesis that you gave her just as a talisman, which is in my opinion much better than this shit that we got just here, because it has the same effect. Like, raises attack power with successive attacks, just not greatly, it's the normal version, but it also gives you +5 dexterity. And I think that item is a bit better than this one. Because it enables you, or it gives you the ability to use more builds with lower level, right? And it gives you a bit more attack boost. And attack boost always helps you, other than the boost you get from multiple attacks. Sometimes you just can't do multiple attacks and then it's wasted, right? If it ultimately gives you more or less value, I can't say. I don't know how high the damage is compared to the weaker version, but I value the one more, the one that you obtain by killing her than by helping her. But still, it feels bad killing her. And I don't like to feel bad, I'm already feeling bad enough. But let's see, I want to do this area and then I'm ending this episode. This one takes a while, so I think that's fine, but the boss rush, or the last episode, is going to be a boss rush. And it depends on how long it takes for me to kill these 3 bosses. Or not even 3 bosses, it's 5. No, 4 to 5. It depends on how many bosses... what's his name? First Elden Lord. How many bosses he is worth. So now, how do I kill this thing? Bow and arrow feels better. Because you're shooting at me. Oh yeah, let's just use the big one. Not even too heavy. Oh, right. Thanks for missing. Thanks for not missing, I guess. Okay, I can kill the small ones in one shot. That's good. I mean, that's how it should be. This bow is... or these arrows are expensive. Let's see if this is working or if it's getting stuck somewhere. Ah, it is working. That's good. Oh, well, probably can't shoot him either. No. Alright. There should be the talisman that I was searching. Yeah, there we go. Big one. So where was the item now? Is there? Yeah, both sides probably. This opening is here, then we have the nascent... fucking nascent butterflies, holy shit. That is so underwhelming to find a... this kind of item there. Hidden as a purple one. As a purple rarity one. This is probably by far one of their worst design decisions. Come on. Poke, poke. So luckily I chose the right one, the right spot. Because you can also jump down on this one, but then there is nothing there. I think. So how do I want to proceed? Do I want to proceed with this big thing? That's not upgraded. Then, of course, no. I want to proceed with an upgraded weapon. Big bonk, maybe? Oh, I know which one I haven't used in a while now. I remember. Where is it? There, the Death's Poker. Why not use it for a few times? I don't need this anymore, that's good. I can get rid of this one, I can put my buckler back in this slot, and maybe the... put a bow in here, change these arrows to the normal arrows, and I can explore this area. This is the somewhat fun part. This is the not so somewhat fun part. I'm doing the fun part first, and I'm probably running through the not so fun part. No. A bit dark in here. Nice. Alright. Yeah, it's a bit hard to see here. Nah, this is not helping. Because of the contrast, you have these very bright spots. And then you have these not so bright spots. And I personally find it a bit hard to see. Oh, both of you. And then I shall use this Ash of War. Oh, I'm running against a tree. Retreat a little bit. That is... Ooh, that deals no damage when he's blocking. Do I get rid of that? Yeah, good. Ooh. No, I don't want to roll so many times. Okay. Huh? Just hit him. Just hit him. What am I doing? Just hit him. Very easy concept. Just hit him. Alright, I feel like this weapon isn't as impactful anymore as it was in the beginning, which is totally understandable because I'm not putting points into intelligence. With intelligence, this weapon still would have been relevant, I feel like. But right now it's getting a bit outclassed. The physical damage isn't as good as the one of other weapons. But the weapon art is still very strong here. Now that I think of it, I probably should have used this weapon against sisters. At least try it out. Because the carpet is a pretty good... well, it applies a debuff, like the... Oh, don't do that. Oh, now I got the Knight's Greatsword. Very late in the game, but I finally got it. I wanted to use this one as well, like one of these two. Either the Banished Knight's Greatsword or the Knight's Greatsword. Because they both have this very nice moveset. But oh well. Oh well, oh well, oh well. Actually, fuck it, I'm using this one again. This one is dealing a bit more backstab damage than the other one. But of course these enemies are a bit weaker than the knights. These are just the foot soldiers. There should be... Yeah, there's another knight down there. Come on. Okay. Let's see. There we go. Just do a heavy attack. Yeah, it's still dealing a bit more damage. And then the follow-up is much stronger. Alright. Or a potential follow-up is much stronger. Oh, not much stronger, but... But the Ash of War here is definitely quicker than the other Ash of War. So... This was the somewhat fun part. I enjoy fighting humanoid enemies. It's just a personal preference. Of course, humanoid enemies are... They feel... Oh. They feel fairly generic. Right, there's... Of course, the only variant that you really have is like... their armor set, and then maybe the weaponry that they're using. Of course, with monster-type enemies like these, they look much more interesting. But much more interesting does not necessarily mean that it's more fun to fight them. I find these enemies quite annoying to fight. Not the small one right here, but the bigger ones, just because of their dodge animation and their range attack. The range attack is pretty annoying. But like that I can't stagger them out of their dodge here. It's a bit odd. . 'Cause, 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 ' But so far this area, or this part here isn't... Oh, I can't backstab him. So far it's not that bad, to be honest. As long as there are not two of these big pests, I guess they're called, then it's fine. But as soon as there are multiple of these, then nah. Let's see if this is hitting. This is indeed hitting. That was fun. Back to dodging. Oh, for fuck's sake. Sometimes it's better to... there are three. No. Maybe. Okay. That definitely went better than I thought. But not that I hoped. Than I hoped, I mean. Oh well, maybe it's not that bad. Oh, come on, that should have hit. Stupid vulnerability frames. Should I fight Melania now? Should I try it? It feels like I still have time. Do I feel like it? I kinda do. I kinda do like trying. But I also do not. Why am I climbing up here? That's the real question. I don't need to climb up here. Just to drop down again? But nah, I said at the beginning that I'm not fighting Melania this episode, so I'm not. I'm just doing a boss rush mode next episode, and that's it. Because it feels like if I'm succeeding at beating the 3 bosses that I need to fight next episode, if I manage to do that very quickly without dying that many times, then the episode doesn't feel like a full episode. But if I'm killing Melania there, I can, like, the thing is, I can still cut out a few, like, if I need like 20 tries, then I'm definitely not showing 20 attempts. That's boring to watch. At least that's what I think. I think that's very boring to watch. But don't know who died here. Oh, okay. Is that her flower? Or are these the other sisters? I don't know. No, that's not. Huh. Who's flowering here? Can you tell me? I don't know. Is that Medicine? Probably not. Medicine died somewhere else. Are these the sisters? Maybe. Or is this someone entirely different? I have no idea. I just know that these elevators here are extremely fast, and that's very scary. Imagine using one of these elevators. That would be like an amusement ride in and out of itself. That's so scary. At least that's how I feel like. This feels so sketchy and scary to ride one of these. I wouldn't want to do that. Especially not when I'm not secure in a seat. Like, I like amusement rides. I don't have a problem with that, like roller coasters and these free fall towers. Or maybe free fall towers not so much, I don't really like the height. I'm not really fond of heights, at least not on free fall towers. On roller coaster, that's kind of different story. Roller coasters I'm fine with the height. But the freefall tower itself, not really. I must say, if you know one of these indoor freefall towers, I'm fine with them. Because you're not actually seeing the height, right? You can... we have a amusement park fairly close here. Fantasia Land, I think. Yeah, it should be called that. There they have one of these indoor freefall towers where you're basically sitting in a circle but looking at each other, like inwards. And then you of course can see like the walls and stuff, so you don't really have a reference point on how high up you are. And with that I'm fine. But I don't really like the sensation of looking straight ahead and seeing like the Earth's curvature, stuff like this. By the way, flying is also fine with me. I like.
Millicent, my daughter.
Not your daughter.
Why would you take out the needle? You were so close, so very close to becoming the fairest of all flowers. Would you disown us, too, as your mother did? We, children of the Scarlet Rot. Millicent, Melania, do you detest us so utterly?
Well, they did not choose you.
Millicent, Melania, do you detest...
They would probably... If they had the choice to live without the Scarlet Rot, they would take it in an instant. Like, can you even call this power? Can you even call Scarlet Rot your power? If you're getting eaten up by it. Of course, if it's not hurting you, then sure, it's a bit more bearable. You might harm other people around you, but at least yourself are not... You are not harming yourself. So you can probably live with the Scarlet Rot, but it's eating you up from the inside, then that's a different story. Of course, harming others isn't cool either. At least not if you don't want to hurt them.
Melania, do you detect...
Okay, don't care. No more dialogue from Gary. Give me that shit. Stupid pest. Oh well. Oh well, oh well, oh well. Now that Gary's dead, no more dialogue from him, but there's not much more he could tell me. I think. Maybe I'm wrong, don't know. Don't care. So, of a bell bearing. This one. What can I buy now? Let's see. Gravity Stone, Fan, and Chunk. These are quite interesting, they're quite fun. I don't really like the restriction that you have on the numbers you can hold. But, well, balancing stuff, I guess. Same with these ones. Not really a fan of the FP cost, to be honest. But I guess they are fairly powerful, so it's fine, I guess. So, Lord's Divine Favor. Oh, I remember. These are the ones that you get from... I forgot about that as well. When you kill specific bosses in the game, like... Who are they? Like Melania and... the big... The duo, the Godskin duo, I think, maybe. And stuff like this, you can obtain specific spells and incantations from Sir Gideon Ofnir. Of course, now, because he's dead, we get it from the merchant right here. But I definitely was missing some dialogue there. It doesn't really matter to me, to be honest. It's just dialogue. But oh well. Oh well. There's quite a few things that I missed here, but it's not really that hard to remember them, but I don't know, feels off. I know what we can do now. I'm not ending the episode right here. I know of something that I could do here. Let's talk to Selen a bit, because that is still a possibility during Selen's quest line.
There you are, my apprentice. Shall we commence the lesson? What's this sorcery, my apprentice? Ah, then you have seen Master Azure.
I do.
Master Azure was a founding Glintstone sorcerer, and my first teacher. A stern judge of men. But he must have seen something in you. You make us both proud. We can speak more later, my apprentice.
Alright.
If you recall, I was exiled from the Academy of Rhea Lucaria.
Sure.
It was for attempting to restore the primeval current of Glintstone sorcery. The toothless pedantry peddled by the Carian royal family can rot for all I care. I want Glintstone sorceries that open our minds, unbound by terrestrial taboos, no matter what we give in return. My apprentice, I presume nothing. Teacher and student are not bound to tread the same path. But hear me out, my apprentice. I need your help to restore the primeval current of Glintstone sorcery. Perhaps this is a journey we could take together. Splendid. I thank you. This pleases me. It's been far too long since I found a fellow kindred spirit. You must have a fabulous teacher. I need your help, my apprentice. Master Lusat is another founding Glintstone sorcerer. And like Master Azure, he was banished from the Academy. Now he languishes in prison somewhere. My apprentice, can you find Master Lusat? With this Glintstone key, you should be able to cross the boundary that encloses him. I need him to restore the primeval current of Glintstone sorcery. He's nigh a child of the stars. Such is his body now. After his expulsion from the Academy, I heard that Master Lusat returned to his home, a place called Celia in the eastern Caelid wilds. Thinking about it, I obtained the Glintstone key I gave you from a Celian sorcerer. It wouldn't be too much of a leap to suppose he's still cooped up nearby. After his a place called Celia. Thinking about it wouldn't be too... Is that very well? I'll be sure to never lose. Is that very well? I'll be sure to never lose.
Alright, let's just learn all that stuff right here, because I can.
Our art draws upon the powers embedded in Glintstone. But what is the nature of such power? Glintstone is the amber of the cosmos. Golden amber contains the remnants of ancient life and houses its vitality, while glintstone contains residual life and thus the vitality of the stars. It should not be forgotten that glintstone sorcery is the study of the stars and the life therein, a fact lost on most sorcerers these days.
Okay.
Your appetite for learning is impressive. You make me proud to have grown little legs so readily. You must have a fabulous teacher.
Right. So now what? Do I do this now? I'm already at 1 hour recording, so I probably can't do this. I need to do this though. Nah, not this time. Probably also next episode. Maybe I can put it all in one episode, or I need to divide it in two. I don't know. Maybe I still find something to do. Let's see. Is there a bit more to do so I can maybe do the boss rush? Not the next episode, but the episode after that. I could do some dungeons. But is that really fun? Maybe. Maybe I will do another 0.5 episode where I do some of these things, prolonging this playthrough. But that's a thought for after, for later, I guess, not for after. Yeah, a bit longer this episode. The last few episodes were a bit shorter. But yeah, I hope you had fun. And I see you next episode. Goodbye.